Hello students, I'm going to discuss the quick solutions of All India AAKASH Test Series Medical 2020 Test number 2 Code C and D of Botany section, which will be held on 11/11/2018. Let's start with the very first question of the Botany, that is question number 91. Question number 91. All living organisms have a feature without exception which is not shown by non-living objects is. You have to find out the defining feature of the living organisms. The defining features of living organisms are exceptionally present in the living organisms. They are not shown by the non-living objects. Option first, reproduction. No, reproduction is shown by living organisms, but there are some exceptions. Some organisms do not reproduce. Some humans are infertile, they cannot reproduce. Males cannot reproduce. So there are exceptions in reproduction. This option is ruled out. Extrinsic growth. Extrinsic growth is the surface accumulation of materials which is shown by non-living objects only. So this option is also ruled out. Intrinsic growth. Yes, it is the correct option, as intrinsic growth is shown by living organisms only, not by the non-living objects. So the correct option for the given question is option number 3. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 92. Potato, brinjal and wheat can be placed under a common taxonomic category, that is, first option, division Angiospermae, second, order Polemoniales, third, class Dicotyledone, and fourth, phylum Angiospermae. Here you have to find out the common category among potato, brinjal and wheat. Before dealing with this question, we will discuss that what are the names of 7 obligate categories of these 3. So first is kingdom. Potato, brinjal and wheat, they belong to the same kingdom, that is Plantae. So all these belong to the same kingdom, Plantae. Division, all these 3 belong to the same division, that is Angiospermae. Class for potato, it is Dicotyledone. Brinjal, Dicotyledone. Wheat, Monocotyledone. Order for potato and brinjal, the same order, that is Polemoniales. And for wheat, it is Poales. Family for potato and brinjal, it is Solanaceae, but for wheat it is Poaceae. Genus for potato and brinjal, it is Solanum. For wheat it is Triticum. Species for potato, it is Tuberosum. For brinjal, it is Melongena. For wheat, it is Estiva. You can see here that all the categories such as class, order, family, genus and species, these are not common among the potato, brinjal and wheat. But kingdom and division are common among potato, brinjal and wheat. So Plantae and Angiospermae are common. Now move to the question. Division Angiospermae. Yes, it is the common category in which potato, brinjal and wheat can be placed together. Order Polemoniales. No. For potato and brinjal, it is the order Polemoniales. For wheat, it is the Poales. So this option is ruled out. Class Dicotyledone. Dicotyledone class is common for potato and brinjal, but for wheat it is Monocotyledone. So this option is also ruled out. Phylum Angiospermae, no. In case of animals we use phylum instead of division, but in case of plants it is the division, not the phylum. So the correct option for the given question is option number 1. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 93. Match the following columns and select the correct option. In column 1, you are given with the taxonomical aids, and in column 2, their features. You need to match the taxonomical aids with their correct features. A. Botanical garden. B. Museum. C. Key. D. Herbarium. And here first, quick referral system. Second, artificial analytical device. Third, collection of living plants. Fourth, preserved plant and animal specimens. Botanical garden, these are ex situ conservation of plants. Conservation of plants includes living plants. Botanical gardens are ex situ conservation strategies of plants. So this A goes with 3. So this option is ruled out. Museum. You must have seen museums in your schools where preserved plant and animal specimens are kept. So B goes with 4. So this option is ruled out. Key. Key is the taxonomical aid which is analytical in nature. C goes with 2. So this option is also ruled out. Herbarium is quick referral system for identification of plants. So the correct option for the given question is option number 3. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 94. Which of the following statements is not correct about rules of binomial nomenclature? Binomial nomenclature was given by Carl Linnaeus, and he set some rules for binomial nomenclature. First option, the scientific name is printed in italics. Second, name of the author appears just after the generic name. Third, when scientific name is handwritten, it should be underlined separately. Fourth, the first name represents the generic name and the second is a specific epithet. The scientific name is printed in italics. Yes. For example, I am writing the scientific name of mango, that is Mangifera indica. So yes, it is true that the scientific name is printed in italics. Second, name of the author appears just after the generic name. No. Here you can see this is the generic name and this is the specific epithet, and this is the author's name in abbreviated form. So this author's name is written after the specific epithet, not after the generic name. So this option is incorrect. When scientific name is handwritten, it should be underlined separately. You can see here I have written Mangifera indica Linnaeus, and this scientific name is handwritten. The generic and the specific epithets are underlined separately. So this is correct statement. The first name represents the generic name and the second is a specific epithet. This is also correct. As I have said, this represents the generic name and indica represents the specific epithet. So which statement is not correct? Option number 2. So the correct option for the given question is option number 2. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 95. Systematics differs from taxonomy as it includes classification, nomenclature, identification, or phylogeny. Taxonomy is a branch of science which includes classification, identification, nomenclature, and characterization. But systematics includes all these features plus phylogeny. So systematics differs from taxonomy as it includes phylogeny. So the correct option for the given question is option number 4. Let's move on to the next question.